Well, good evening everybody and welcome to Lou's Colourful Crafts. I'm Louise Daniels. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'm here in Retford in Nottinghamshire in the UK. Now tonight, hi Caroline, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to be using some of the new stamps that have come out of Salebration, and I will explain what Salebration is for those of us that don't know. I will be using some of the reverse of some of the DSP, as I said I would, and just having a general play with some scraps. Now, one of the things I like to do is to not really spend too long worrying about how my cards are going to be and what's going to happen. We have such a lovely product. It's really very easy to create beautiful things. So tonight's are very simple, straightforward cards, not necessarily simply stamped, but just a few different ideas as to what you can do with these wonderful products. Now without further ado, I'm just looking and I can't see one. Salebration is running till the end of February, and basically it's a sale. For every product order of £45 you receive something free, and the free products are just been updated, so there's all sorts of items you can have. I will put a post on tomorrow about what's available, but without further ado, I'm just going to switch my camera. Hi Fran, I've just popped a parcel in the post for you for the weekend. Hopefully be able to put the PDFs out soon. I'm looking forward to crafting together. Let me swap my camera. And tonight, first of all, I'm going to bring in one of the, now this is having just said, oh what have I done with it? Having just said they're £45 order. If you place an order of £90 you can get some of the bigger bundles, and this is the one of the £90 orders, and it is the softly sophisticated. So you get this lovely photopolymer stamp set which has 7 stamps in it. It has hello there, you're in my thoughts, I really appreciate you, and some little floral leaves and leaves, flowers, branches. I'm going to have a play and see if I can make it actually work. I haven't done it yet, and no problem Fran, that's looking forward to crafting. And it also comes with this embossing folder. Now they're quite tricky to share with you on the live screen, but what I've done is I'll just move that so you can actually hopefully see it a bit. Let me wiggle it around a bit. I'm just going to pop it out of the way. I've got to start with, hi Elizabeth, an ordinary white, thick white card base, which is 14.8 and 10.5 centimetres, so 15 by 10.5. I'll pop that out of the way because I don't need it quite yet. I've taken a piece of the, oh I've forgotten the name, the Poet Expressions paper. That's the one side. As I say, I've chosen to use the Lost Lagoon, and then this embossing folder, the one that comes free with your Salebration of £90, creates this pattern here, and I think that's really really pretty. I'm hoping you can see that. Maybe wobble it about a bit and then hopefully you can get the gist. It's, I don't know what you'd call it, they're raised, obviously you have a debossed side, but it should be fine like that. There we go, yes you can see that. And all I'm going to do literally is take a little bit of the glue and I'm going to pop it on the back of, oh now there's a query. Do we want, before I start doing that, do we want the debossed side or the raised side? Back or front? I'll let you think about that one while I bring in the piece from the Thoughtful Expressions, and I'm going to attempt to create some little flowers on here. Not actually played with this, this might not work. So what do we want? Do we want a front or a back? So as I say, these are photopolymer stamps. These might be the ones I actually saw made, looking at the size of this. I tend to pull them out and then match them up to the box, because then that way I actually have a chance of keeping them. So do we want the back or the front? Raised, okay, so that's the front. Raised, oh I don't know what this is going to do. Has anybody else had a play with this? It looks quite exciting. raised. Right, so Caroline would like it raised, so let's raise it up. Oh no, I won't go to sing, not singing, raised. So I'm going to put the glue on the back, like so, plenty of glue because it's an embossed piece, and that's going to make my second layer, and it's a third, I really can't count today, on like so. And then, because I haven't actually played with this card yet, I'm going to use my grid paper first to have a go with these stamps. Let's pop that out of the way. So we've got some stalky bits, leafy bits, and I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock, which is I think a dark Lost Lagoon, and I will if I can open it. There we go. Just going to try and see what happens if I stamp on here. So that's going to look like that. Oh, I get a gist of what's going to happen here. And then I'm going to get the flower, like so, and I'm going to use Berry Burst, and I think the Berry Burst must fit in. It does. Look at this. That fits in there like so. Isn't that pretty? So let's try that again. So we've got the topper from the Thoughtful Expressions. I'm going to pop the leaves on there like so, and I've already got pink on it, so I'm going to turn it over because you've always got an emergency side. I'll try again, and I'm also going to angle that a bit more, hopefully you can see. And then because I think that's quite a dark pink, I'm going to actually stamp off, and then I'm going to attempt, which way round is it, do we reckon? It's about, oh, I think it's about there. It is, it's about there. There we go. And then I'm going to use my little chamois from my glass mat and just clean all this pink off. Pink is the worst colour for getting everywhere. Pink and reds. And then I'm going to just use, what should we have? Hello there on here, I think. We'll just have hello there, like so, in the pink but in full strength, and I'm just going to pop that on there, like so. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let's get this pink out of the way. So as I say, this is one of the ones that is, and then I'm going to bring my card in here, like so, and I'm going to use, just need to grab my tape, 1 second, my tear tape. I'm going to put a piece of the Lost Lagoon ribbon, which is a really nice textured linen effect. So I'm going to use some, oh, I'm not getting ahead of myself here. You will have some in here somewhere. Dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't forget, as I say often, if you are watching this on a device that will let you, do hit the like button. It does help Facebook's algorithms. I've no idea why, it just does. There we go. I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to bring my piece of tape to secure my ribbon across the bottom, relatively straight. That would be more useful, Louise. There we go. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Like this. There we go. Popping a piece of ribbon across there, like so. I like to put a little bit of the tear and stick tape on the back, just to, you don't need to do this, but I just find it holds the ribbons on better. And this one, like so. 1, 2. And then I'm going to bring in the ribbon again and just tie a little bow, because I like tying bows. There we go. like so. It ties really prettily, easily. I think you can tie a ribbon prettily. Ties really easily. There we go. And just snip it. Oh, and some scissors that actually snip these. One, and you can free the end of this ribbon, which is quite a nice effect. Even if you didn't want to, you can. There we go. Quite like frame ribbons. Makes them a little bit more vintagey. I think it's quite a vintage effect, this. There we go. You can just pull it off at the end like that, and then just snip the long ends. There we go. And I'm going to get another dimensional. Pop him right in the middle. Oh, I don't know where my voice is going. Just about so. And pop it. No, I'm not. I don't like that. I use my scissors and make us half a dimensional. You could always use a glue dot. I tend to find they stick better. And then I've got some of the, somewhere I have, I've just seen them, the new champagne, what do they call them? Iridescent foil gems. These are really, really pretty. They've got little bits of sparkle in them. And as always, I've just sliced off the edge, and I'm just going to pop a few of these on. And then, so I'm going to pop one down there, 1, 2, 3, 4, we need a 5th one, up there, up there. Oh, I've lost it. Where did it just go? Like so. And then bring back the Tombow, unstick it from the desk, and just a little bit of glue all the way around. Make sure you've got it into the corners without having too much. Turn my card base round, and there we go. There's our first card for this evening, using the softly sophisticated dies and embossing folder, some paper from the new mini catalogue, Lost Lagoon and Berry Burst inks. I hope you really enjoyed that. I'm really pleased with that one, how that one's just turned out. So just clean that stamp. Don't need any more pink here tonight. And clean that one off. Then I can put them back in the box. Pop them up on there for now. And we'll start again. So this time I'm going to use another one of the stamp sets from Salebration, which I hadn't necessarily thought I was going to get, and then I decided it was actually really quite pretty. It's called Cradled With Love, and it comes with 12 stamps. You've got Welcome Little One, Sweet Baby Girl or Boy, and Bundle of Joy, and you can make up your own crib. So without further ado, I've decided to use the boho blue, so I suppose for a little boy's card. Anybody knows anybody? You could have, obviously the other side is the pink. Let me just pop that one out of the way. You can see what I'm doing. Oh, I nearly made it pink. I don't want it pink because I've got a piece of boho blue. There we go. And I'm just going to pop that one on there. That is another reverse side. That's our boho blue. And then I'm going to just pop those out of the way. I'm going to bring in the copper clay, which is a brownie colour. I'm going to grab the crib, like so. It does just fit on one of those blocks, but somewhere under here I have a bigger block. I honestly am not breaking the house. And there we go. I'm not going to add the mobile onto this time. Just going to leave it like so, and then I'm going to use the where have we got it? I've got boho blue over here somewhere. Boho blue to just take the Love the Little Elephant. We're going to have a little tiny blue elephant down the bottom, like so. And where is it? Just can't see it. The bottle. I'm hoping you're all able to see me this evening because the commenting seems to have stopped, but that might be my internet or nobody's got anything to say. I'm not quite sure. But has everybody who wanted one of these got this stamp set? Have they chosen to have this one yet? And then I'm just going to use the, I think you'd know you'd got a baby boy mind, but I'm just going to put baby boy down here like so. And like so. This is a simply stamped card. It's quite interesting. And let's see, where's the welcome little one? That's there. I think that will fit at the top. Just offset. And then the only other bit of stamping I was going to do was to bring in my big block again with the phrases for all, which I really like because I think the congrats is lovely. So here, just going to get him out. Boop. There we go. And bring in my card base. And just stamp. Use my grid to line it up and just, oh gosh, congrats across there like so, and then I'll use one of the other little phrases that says let's pop some bubbly. So let's just find that. There we go. There we go. So that's the inner of my card, and I'm going to build up the layer by grabbing this piece of boho blue and popping that first of all just literally on the front like so. And then there we go, and this is the Cradled With Love Salebration, free with a purchase of £45. I think it's a really versatile set, and it's probably one, because I don't actually have a baby set, I think it's really sweet. You could spend a little bit of time if you wanted to. In fact, I just might. Let's see if we can find a yellow. Where's a pretty pale yellow? That one? What are you? Yeah. Use a little bit of it and just make sure it's not too, no, I don't like that colour. I'm just looking at my blends to see what I've got up here. Light daffodil delight, that might be better, yes. Just going to add a little bit of yellow to the blanket, like so. Just a little bit of colour, just to add a little bit to my card. and make sure I've gone inside the blanket with the basket, otherwise it might look a bit weird. There we go, there's the crib. And then if you wanted to, you could obviously colour all of the crib in. I think it's quite sweet just like that. And then I'm just going to grab a couple more of these iridescent foil gems and just add them to my card. Might just do something I quite like doing. 1, 2 and 3. There we go. So there's another little card, just like so. And then finally, who doesn't have an awful lot of scraps at the end of their crafting session? I have bags of them. And one of my resolutions this year, I'll just clean these stamps because otherwise we're going to get them covered in ink, was to try, where at all possible, and actually use up my scraps, or at least try and utilise my scraps, should we say. I don't think you'd ever use them up. I think if you sat and crafted till midnight, you'd never actually use up all your scraps. Let's just put this set stamp set away, because then I can actually breathe. There we go, and this one. There we go. So I've been cutting out some of the Nature's Expressions, the speciality paper, for various projects, and I ended up with all sorts of bits and pieces, and I thought, ooh, what can I do? So without further ado, this is what I did. I took one piece of the paper, like so, which I love these, they're absolutely beautiful papers, and pop it in there, like so. And I then had a pile of scraps, and all I've done is cut them into some pieces, and then some of them have got some really good botanical pictures on the back, so if you use a punch, you can actually create your own interesting pieces. And all I'm going to do, be careful because some of this paper is actually directional. Looks like we're frozen again. I don't know why. It's something to do with the internet. No idea what's going on. Anyway, and then I'm just going to create some sort of fairly abstract layout on here, and just add some pieces like so. Absolutely stunning papers. I'm going to pop the square on some dimensionals. No, I'm not. And like that one, like so. And then these I am going to pop on dimensionals. 1, 2, to add just a little bit to my card, like so. And I'm going to have another one at the top. I'm ever so sorry if the internet is playing up and you're getting a bit of a bizarre feed. I can't actually see what's happening now because it's frozen again, so that's a bit awkward. And then I'm just going to bring in a stamp here that just says, oh, what do we have? What should we have today? What have I got here? Another one here that says, so it's another one of the celebration ones. Actually going to use the Enjoy Your Day. This is the Heartfelt Hellos from Celebration, another £45. I think they've got some beautiful things in Celebration this time. We've been very, very lucky. and it's certainly a good thing. If you were going to buy something, you might as well buy something now and have something free. Let me just see how big that is. Love you more, didn't want that one. Let me find the right one. Oh, I don't know, that's quite a nice card. I'm going to pop it on this strip. I'm going to turn it over and do it the other way, a little bit further down. And come over here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And I'm taking from, I'm going to create a banner like so, and the same at that end, and I'm going to just tuck that in there like so, a little bit of glue, down we go. And I think with all the gold we've got enough sparkle on there. So just to recap, tonight I've used several of the new Salebration products. This was the Heartfelt Hellos, this is the Cradled With Love, and the oops, let's just take that one off of there, and the sophisticated, what's it called? Softly Sophisticated. I do hope you've enjoyed those. I'm going to come back so I can see you. It's very, very tricky because I know I can see the internet for some reason is way behind where I actually am, so I'm not quite sure when I'm going to come back and see you again, but I am here. I have thoroughly enjoyed it tonight. I hope you've been able to see what I've created. I will post these on the internet tomorrow, and because the internet's playing up, I won't try and do it now. I'm going to go back to sending these cards to somebody who was watching tonight, to somebody who's reached out and said hello, and I shall pop a couple of cards or one card or something, a little random act of kindness. But thank you so much for watching me tonight. I have no idea what is going on with the internet. It's very, very tricky because I think you're about 10 minutes behind where I am, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it tonight. So thanks ever so much for watching. Take care and stay safe, and I'll see some of you at the weekend at our global retreat. And if anybody is watching and they're thinking, oh, I really would have liked to have done that global retreat, do get in touch. I have got time. Today's only Tuesday. I can pop the PDFs in the post. You won't get any of the goodies, but you can have the PDFs, and I will happily help you create your cards over the weekend with my friends Connie, Terry and Sarah. If you want to know more, just drop me a message. But take care. Bye.